It's the AFC Championship game.
For the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. Past midfield to the 20. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said. And, man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. He'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
We talked to him earlier in the week, Mike, and he tried to downplay this as just another game. But I think after seeing him on the field during warm-ups, that's gone out the window. You can tell it's starting to set in just how big of an opportunity this really is. They've outlasted every team in the AFC except for the one they're about to face. If they're able to beat them, man, they'll have a chance to do something really special. For that to happen, they're going to need him to lead the way as they try to overcome this intimidating atmosphere. And if he does that, they could be holding the Lamar Hunt Trophy in just a few short hours. I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Allen. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Off he goes.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the draw with Cook. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup, 7, sets up 3rd and 3. From the gun, Josh Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
He'll try it now with Cook, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
22 window.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Finding room to the 20. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A run. It's Pacheco. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Tennessee. The PAT, up and good. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills' offense... As we give you a look at the current playoff race. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Allen will throw. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Now he'll run it. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. On 2nd down, here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now, Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense ready for their second possession. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far.
Here we go. Chise.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Mike 13.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Good blocking to the 15. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. 35 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Titans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Tennessee. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That is about as good a half as you will ever see out of a running back. Greg, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. Second down and 8. Johnston motioning over. Allen to throw. That one complete to Johnston. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and
they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run out of the gun with Cook. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. He's brought down by Kobe Turner. 3rd and long. Allen. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award.
And 24 lineup, Zach Green.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Up the sideline to the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Offense.
Hey, come on.
Levis to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
It's a big one for Tennessee. 36 yards.
Like 54.
Here's Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Levis. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Like 13.
Here's Levis to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
13. Like 13.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he will score again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Titans. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this one out to his fullback. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Johnston motioning over. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Slot receiver headed right. Now Allen on 1st down. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Allen. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the 47.
56.
Allen on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Johnston motioning over. They'll go play action here with Allen.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set it down.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. His kick is perfect. And the Bills are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Levis to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Right back to the fullback. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Now a 3rd and 2. Josh Allen on the bootleg. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
First and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
49, Mike, 49.
On 2nd down, Levis. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. No problem there on the extra point. And the Titans stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Allen. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. He'll try to run for it.
So the two components to a scramble drill, Mike, is the quarterback has to buy time with his legs, and then all of the receivers need to second reaction and come open downfield late. And he bought time, but nobody was able to separate, and there's nowhere to go with the ball.
Davis to return it. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Levis. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback.
He gets free. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's into the hands of the fullback. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike zero, Mike zero.
They'll run right side with Pacheco. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Mike 54.
They go play action with Levis. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Mike zero.
A give here to Pacheco. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Diamond.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results. You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Cole Bishop up to make the play. Here's a 3rd and 10.
There we go.
On the bootleg, it's Levis. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play. Third down, 3 to go. Johnston motioning over. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Take it in at the 8. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
Here's Levis. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that's going to help. He's out of bounds up near the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Mayday.
From the gun, it's Levis. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one complete to Johnston. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 14. First down, Bill.
Now Allen on first down. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. His throw left side is complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Throwing again, it's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. They'll work now on second and 4. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Again, it's Allen to the air. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bills first down.
First down, Buffalo.
Look out! What's that?
One more time going up top with Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Allen going to throw again. That one taken in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Like 49.
Now, Levis. He's going to air this one out. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. The extra point is good. And the Titans add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Slot man in motion left. They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's complete to Coleman. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Here's Allen. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down, Bill.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Taking off. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Johnston motioning over. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. Second down and 3. Johnston motioning over. They'll go play action here with Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Bills cut into the lead a little bit.
Bills 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Titans offense headed back to take over once more. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Like 5-4. Like.
Now Levis. going for it all. That is hard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tennessee. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The extra point is good. And the Titans will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good, but see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They go play action now, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Bills bringing on the punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Titans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Here's 1st and 10. Allen will throw. A throw on the run is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. On 1st down, it's Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Now Allen on 1st down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A final shot now for Allen. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Titans as they...